Hey, it's Lauren, and I'm going to fill you in on my leadership philosophy and the moments that helped me figure it out. But first, we have to start with my favorite quote of all time. Do something today that makes you better tomorrow than you were yesterday. This is a quote from Dr. Matt Carricker, one of my all-time favorite leaders and one of my biggest inspirations as a pre-veterinary student. No matter what kind of a day it is, I never let a single day go by where I don't do at least one productive thing to make myself even a little bit better off tomorrow. We are the leaders we are today because of the actions we made in the past, whether that be 10 years ago, 5 years ago, last year, hell, even last week and yesterday. Who I am today is a product of the work I did in the past, and my philosophy is built upon the lessons I've learned along the way. To start, we'll talk about my core leadership memories that defined what kind of a leader I wanted to become. These are my favorite leadership achievements that have taught me the most: being drum major, a political activist, and being in the marching band here at Central. In each of these core memories, I'll outline some of the leadership-based skills that helped me along the way and the valuable lessons I learned that have turned into my philosophy. Being drum major in my high school band is still to this day one of my greatest and favorite achievements. It helped me come way out of my shell, discover self-confidence, and show me that I was born to lead. I discovered intense passion for doing what I loved and helped others to find passion in the things they love as well. I gained valuable organization and responsibility skills as I was basically a single mom of 76 kids my senior year. Lauren, I forgot XYZ at home. Lauren, the band director won't be here this entire week. You have to run everything until then. Oh, and could you also come and run the other classes too? Yeah, that was a stressful moment. But being put on the spot and always having to be prepared no matter what came my way, I am now incredibly thankful for, as I can handle some serious pressure being put on me. One key point for this leadership position was to lead by example, as guiding others through your own behaviors inspires them to act as you do. Another key point is to cherish mistakes, because mistakes are what allow us to learn and grow. Without them, we would remain stagnant, and a leader who isn't afraid of making mistakes inspires others to not be afraid to get things wrong either. One of the greatest opportunities I've gotten as a leader was to be a political activist around campus, but to also take it across the country. Here on campus, I hosted speakers and tabled with others to have hard but important conversations. Around the country, I was able to meet and discuss current policies with senators and representatives. Pictured is actually me and my mentor was Senator Ted Cruz at a Florida conference. In this position, I gained immense understanding of value and respect, as sensitive discussions would happen all the time, and of course not everyone agrees, but you have to be able to listen and see situations with other people's eyes in order to even begin to form your own opinions and respond to theirs. A key point for this position was to not avoid difficult situations. They will always make you more confident in yourself and a much stronger leader. Another key point is that staying comfortable all the time is way overrated. If I stayed in my comfort zone, I would have never put myself out there on campus, and I definitely wouldn't have gone up to senators to discuss their policies and what I'd like to see changed. Stepping out of our comfort zone allows us to make mistakes so we can develop further as leaders and be who our followers need us to be. My last core leadership memory that we'll talk about is being in the marching band here at Central. While I may not hold a leadership title yet, being in the band in general, we are leaders around campus. Besides, being a follower and watching amazing leaders work and being part of the magic is one of the best things you can do for yourself as a leader. Seeing how other leaders handle themselves in situations and operate is generally pretty helpful, and you may take a few lessons from them to use for yourself. That's why I noted being a follower as a key point in this slide. The other key point is to keep persisting. You'll face opposition in many forms, but it's crucial to keep your head held high and continue on in the path that you're paving for yourself. Sometimes your biggest opposition is yourself, but to trust in yourself is one of the greatest skills you'll ever learn. Some days you may be tired and not want to do anything, but you also have people relying on you, so you check yourself. But then you show up, not just physically, but mentally too. In our band, we have several sayings, but these are just a couple of my favorites. Concordia ad astra, Latin for together to the stars, is our motto. It means, basically, no matter what, we're a team. We share the same goals, the same passion. We have each other forever, and we can accomplish anything together. We also have hearts on fire, minds on ice. Passion will take you anywhere, and focus will allow you to accomplish anything. With both, you become unstoppable. Starting a new job is always a big step for anyone, But after I got hired at the Humane Society, I wanted to become a leader the moment I walked through the doors. But I was brand new, so I put my passion to work, to focus and work hard as a follower, until I had the confidence to go above and beyond and prove I was ready for a step up. If I was ever asked to do something I was unsure of, I would never say, "Oh, I don't know how to do it," but instead, "I've never done this before, but I'm willing to learn." Just 1 week into working there, I was already put on shifts alone and asked to delegate tasks to my other coworkers or handle extra tasks because my boss trusted I would be able to handle it. Applying your leadership skills as a follower is just as important as applying them when you're a leader, because each new experience allows you to learn something about yourself, but also see if your philosophy works with others and works for followers too. A fun interlude with some pictures, but the dogs at the shelter have also taught me a thing or two about leadership since being there, since we definitely have some leaders of the pack. If a dog is aggressive towards others and doesn't seem to give them a fighting chance, the other dogs will back away and not pay attention or fight back with power too. But if a dog shows kindness, confidence, and a sense of power, others will happily bark along but follow its lead, because that dog has allowed others to see that they are equals. They are much more likely to follow, as they know they'll be respected in the presence of the leader. I've come a long way since where I've started my leadership journey, and I have so many individuals to thank for that. I would be nowhere close to this without my support system and the followers I gained along the way, who inspired me to keep becoming a better version of myself and a better leader for them. Here are my final thoughts as I wrap up this presentation. You must hold yourself accountable. Don't expect more than what you're giving. And remember, others are looking up to you. Always aim to inspire them. Motivation is momentary, but inspiration will last a lifetime. Thank you.